Money FM 89.3, the best of Saturday mornings. Singapore Homebrew on Money FM 89.3.
Pretty soon, some grade 6 students here at the XCL World Academy will have the first dedicated artificial intelligence curriculum in Singapore. This groundbreaking curriculum will be led by Dr. Taniya Mishra, the CEO of SureStart, and Leonardo Neves, of Principal Research Engineer at Snap and Teaching Fellow at Harvard University. They will aim to equip students with essential AI knowledge. Joining us to talk about that are Taniya, Leo, and Tammy Murphy, the head of school at XCL World Academy here in Singapore. Tammy's in the studio with us. Leo, Taniya are overseas in the U.S. where they live. Tammy, I'll put it to you first. Welcome. Good morning.
For having us on the show today. Really appreciate it.
It's great to have you with us.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Our learning community is really committed to continual improvement, and part of that process is always trying to expand and enhance our instructional offering for our young people. So we're really excited about this new course we're bringing in to the World Academy that you're going to hear about today. A 15-week course, 5 days a week, where our learners are going to be exposed to some cutting-edge information, guided by some pretty special people you'll talk to today.
Let's just build on that, because I think last year, Glenn, we had folks on from the IB, from the International Baccalaureate, who said that they were allowing the use of AI, ChatGPT in the classroom and so on. But you're taking it a step further, a groundbreaking course with a new program. What was the thinking behind it? Why did you think this is the program we need to have?
Well, I think you have to live your motto, and one of our mottos is shaping the next now. So that means we really need to be on the forefront of bringing new curriculum, new thinking to our students. So that certainly was the impetus. And we picked 6th grade because that's the beginning of the secondary years program at the World Academy. So we thought we should start right when they come into the secondary years.
Well, let's go ahead and bring in Taniya to this discussion. Taniya is the CEO and founder of SureSmart, and they are the ones that kind of put this curriculum together, if I'm not mistaken. Taniya joins us from the U.S. Taniya, tell us a little bit more about what SureStart is doing and how it's fitting into this new AI education at XCL.
Hi, Glenn and Neil. It's just wonderful to be on your show, especially with the head of school for XCL, Tammy, and my collaborator, Generative AI lead for SureStart, Leo. So SureStart is an AI education company with a mission to create success pathways for all students globally, so that the future of AI is populated with diverse, representative students that really represent the richness of the world that we live in. And it is just such a pleasure to have this hybrid program where we are bringing technical experts and instructors of Leo's caliber to pair with classroom teachers at XCL to help 6th graders at XCL learn about AI, especially generative AI, way beyond just ChatGPT.
Hello, let's come back to Leonardo, if we can, or I believe is the Principal Research Engineer at Snap and a Teaching Fellow at Harvard. You're involved with this program, so a couple of questions really. How did you decide what to include into this program, and how are you going to teach it?
Hi, Glenn. Hi, Neil. Thanks for having me. Very excited to be here. I feel like the important part here with ChatGPT, AI became in evidence, right? So I realized that there's a lot of gap between what people that are working in the field are aware that's possible and that's not possible, and people that are not. So I feel the most important part here is preparing students to, one, understand that AI is all around us. What are the consequences of that? How they can use that in their benefit? And also prepare them for if they want to work on a career in AI, or if not, how to use AI tools to be more effective and productive in the career they choose.
Thanks for that, Leo. And Tammy, if we can come back to you, Tammy Murphy here in the studio. What is the imperative to get kids on this track right now about introducing AI and using AI for a lot of privacy reasons, a lot of reasons? What was your thinking in terms of wanting to bring this curriculum into XCL World Academy?
As you said, Glenn, it's a part of the world they'll live in, and they'll utilize that in the workplace. But what we really want to build in our students is that ethical component of the use of AI, and that's certainly part of this program. With Taniya's vision, it goes well beyond AI. They're also going to have vital life skills infused throughout this program, as well as professional skills.
Like what? What kind of life skills?
Yeah, so we're talking about communication, networking, time management, collaboration, presentation skills, and really just pulling out that entrepreneurial mindset.
Let's bring you back in, Taniya. You was involved with the program. Can we elaborate a bit more on some of the, I suppose, the technical skills, and also, secondly, maybe the real-life skills that they're going to learn from this program, Taniya?
Absolutely. And as just now Tammy and Leo were discussing, it's actually a very holistic program where we are, building technical skills related to AI, giving the students hands-on knowledge of a variety of generative AI skills, but doing it with the scaffolding of an ethical lens, right? We're teaching them about ethical AI, which is artificial intelligence that adheres to ethical guidelines such as respect for the end users, fairness, privacy, non-discrimination, non-manipulation, so that these kids, when they grow up to be future leaders, they are leaders who are using AI with this ethical lens so that AI is truly delivering on its promise to empower and benefit everybody.
I like that phrase, ethical lens. Could you elaborate a bit? Give us a real-world example of what you mean. A potential scenario where a child may be dealing with AI and has to look at it through that ethical lens.
Absolutely. So one of the things that the students in this program are going to learn about is how to identify who are the stakeholders with any kind of technology or application, specifically AI related, that they will be building or using, which means thinking about all the people that it is going to affect. And then they have to think about, is the tool that they are using or the application they are building, is it actually truly being fair, just, and non-discriminatory for all of the stakeholders who are on the receiving end of the technology that they are building, right? So these kinds of considerations will be infused through all 15 weeks of technical training that we do with the students. That means when they walk away, they are really asking not just tactical questions about the technology, but they are actually asking ethical questions about its development and use. Because as Leo was saying, our future is going to have a lot of AI in it, our work, our career, our lives. That means we want our future leaders to be asking all kinds of questions about AI, including, is the use of this technology ethical?
We're talking with Dr. Taniya Mishra, the CEO of SureStart, with Leo Neves, the principal research engineer at Snap and the teaching fellow at Harvard University, and Tammy Murphy, who is the head of school of XCL World Academy here in Singapore. Leo, if we can come back to you just briefly, talking about the specific program that these kids, starting with sixth graders at XCL World Academy here in Singapore, what will they actually study? Give us an idea of the first week of classes or the first few sessions that they're going to do.
I think the initial stages of the program are going to be for them to understand what is AI around them, right? Because if they're typing on their phone, they're watching Netflix, if they are browsing through social media, there's a lot of AI around them. But a lot of times people don't really understand the implications of that. So I feel the first 2 weeks are going to be showing first, how does that affect their life? How does those models are creating, the models of AI that operate under the hood there, how they are being nudged into doing things that they might want or not to do, and how they should start thinking more about those ethical considerations, like what are the things that when you're deciding which company to give your information to or which application to use, how does that should be taken into place?
Fascinating. And Tammy, bringing it back to you, parents listening will be thinking about that invisible line, that fine line between AI helping a student do the work and AI doing the work for the student. How do you walk that fine line with this program?
Well, I think we're going to be able to explore that as a learning community together and show them that you can achieve that and balance all that through the projects the learners will do in this program, culminating with a magnificent capstone project, app development. Parents are going to see that firsthand, how we'll be able to achieve that balance in our curriculum.
And we're going to give the final word to Taniya Mishra. The 15-week course is going to be integrated into the sixth grade IB MYP program. What are you hoping at the end of this 15 weeks that the kids will have learned, or what their sensitivity will be toward AI? What do you think about that, Taniya?
My hope is that for all the students that go through our program, they have an understanding of the foundations of AI. They have knowledge of generative AI tools. But as I started our conversation with, the most important is that they walk away with this ethical lens of evaluating AI critically and to use it in a way that empowers them and their community around them.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. We're going to have to leave the conversation there for now, but we'd love to check in with you later after the program is up and running. Dr. Taniya Mishra, the founder and CEO of SureStart, Leo Neves, the principal research engineer at Snap and the teaching fellow at Harvard University, and Tammy Murphy, head of school at XCL World Academy. Thanks to you all for being with us today. Thanks to all of you for being on today.
Well, thanks for having us.